Hey guys, so today I have quite an important video for you all, which might be a little lengthy, but bear with me because I think it is some pretty important information, especially if you're following a high carb, low fat vegan diet and you're experiencing some bloating, so stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about bloating, and I have written stuff up on my computer so that I don't forget anything that I want to include. So if that's why I'm glancing back and forth, well, you know why. So anyway, we bloat for many reasons, especially on a high carb, low fat, raw, vegan. Okay, so let's get started. I have written everything up on my computer, and it just makes it easier for me to remember everything I want to say because I have a lot I want to say here. So that's why I'm going to be glancing back and forth. So to start off with, we can bloat for many reasons. Maybe you're not drinking enough water. You might be including too much salt. It could be poor food combining. You could just be detoxing. A lot of people do detox when they come to this lifestyle, and really, I think that if all your other detox signs have gone away and you don't think you're detoxing anymore, but you're still bloated, I think that's something to look into. For me, that was the case. I have been following this raw vegan lifestyle since June of 2013, and so I'm still bloated and retaining water, and I wanted it to stop, obviously. I was like, this is too long, I'm fed up, it's got to change. So another reason you could be bloated is from a deficiency. It could be food intolerance or a deficiency. So that kind of intrigued me. Maybe there's a deficiency going on. We know that vegans can have some deficiencies, as with any other diet, SAD diet, paleo, anything like that. So deficiencies are something to take seriously and do your research on to make sure you're getting the things that you need. So I'm just going to talk about my experience, what helped for me, what might help for you, because it's something that a lot of people don't think about. At least I don't think they do. So to get started, the other week I was with my trainer, and we were talking about why I'm retaining water and bloated and things like that, and she obviously is not for this lifestyle. So she was telling me, like, this lifestyle just, it doesn't work, you need balance, my macros need to change, it can't be 80-10-10, they need to be more balanced and level. And she started showing me research about like how the proteins and the fats and stuff, how they help and play a role in regulating things and things like that. So she told me that. She told me I need to try, like, I need to eat cooked food or something, like I was meant to eat cooked food. And so she told me to try that, and I just said fine, I will experiment. So that night I bought a sweet potato and I took it home, I steamed it up and I ate it, and I was like, this doesn't taste good, it's too dry, I didn't like it, and I was like, yuck. So I knew that that probably wasn't the answer. My body was not craving it, I didn't want it. I didn't think it tasted good. So that's beside the point, though. I was just like, that's not going to work. And she somehow thought that that was going to, like, miraculously, like, soak up the water in me or something. But no. So I tried that, and, that didn't work. And so I started doing some research, though, and I saw some stuff about sodium. So we know that sodium is an important nutrient that we have, and especially if you're following like the 80-10-10 diet or the raw till 4 diet, they stress to stay away from the salt. Like, salt is bad. Like Doug Graham, he says it's a neurotoxin or a toxin or whatever. It's bad, don't include it. And same with kind of the raw till 4, they stay away from salt and limit your sodium intake. But the thing is that too much salt or too little salt is bad. So either side of the spectrum. So when they're saying don't have salt at all, you need to make sure then that you're eating a lot of celery and a lot of leafy greens, since those contain the sodium that your body needs. So for me personally, I don't like celery. I wasn't eating a huge amount of celery, and I found myself, I was always craving tomatoes, like that saltiness of the tomatoes, but I still wasn't getting enough sodium in me, I guess. So I was doing this research on sodium, and there's something called hyponatremia, and that's having too little salt in your diet and in your body. And that can cause some serious health problems as well. So it's something that you need to watch and you need to be aware of, because especially if you are someone who is not doing your research on your own about these different nutrients that your body needs, then you can be missing out on this stuff and it can lead to serious health problems. So when you have lack of sodium, your blood volume decreases, and that's kind of bad. So when your volume starts to become too low, your body's adrenal glands and the pituitary glands, they secrete hormones that cause your kidneys to retain both sodium and water in order to increase the blood's volume. So when your sodium gets too low, you're also going to be holding on to water. That's why it's very important. And right when I read that, this clicked with me. I was like, whoa, that's probably why I'm retaining water. I don't eat enough sodium. So also when your blood volume becomes low and your body is kind of kicking in and retaining the sodium in the water in order to increase the volume of your blood, that can lead to kidney failure. Okay, that's not good. It can also affect the brain. The brain is very sensitive to increases and decreases in sodium, and sodium is important for the brain. So when the brain becomes affected, then that's when you're going to start feeling maybe lethargic or confused, and the condition can worsen, and you can start having muscle twitching and seizures and get into comas, and you can end up dying. So it's something that's really important to make sure you are keeping an eye on your sodium levels, because that is something that if you're just going textbook from and just like listening to what some gurus are saying about, stay away from this, stay away from that, and you're not listening to your body, and you feel like you might be having these symptoms for detox or a different reason, and you're not exploring different options, then that can lead to problems down the line, I think. So anyway, your low blood sodium levels occur when your body's sodium supply becomes over-diluted. So this can occur due to drinking excessive amounts of water, excessive exercise, and excessive perspiration, or taking diuretics, which hopefully no one out there is taking diuretics. But that also struck something with me, because I'm drinking 3 to 4 liters of water a day, which is it's normal. You should be drinking that much. But I'm also exercising quite a lot. I really sweat a lot, and through sweat you lose sodium. So that all of this stuff started clicking together for me, and I was like, I think I am not having enough sodium in my diet. And so all I did was I went and bought some pink Himalayan sea salt, and I added the smallest amount. I'm talking like 1/8 of a teaspoon amount of salt into a salad dressing that I made, and within one day I lost 2 pounds of water retention. So go figure, I was a little deficient in my sodium. So anyway, that's the moral of this pretty much, is that don't just listen to what these other people are saying without doing experimentation for yourself and doing your own research. You need to listen to your body above any book, above any videos, or things like that. Like, you can watch this, and you can be like, well, that's stupid or whatever. It's like, you don't have to listen to it. That's my point, though. Don't listen to these things that you see. Like, go and do your own research, do your own experimentation, see what works best for your body, see what feels best. I was not feeling good. I shouldn't say I wasn't feeling good, but I was experiencing bloating and water retention, and it was lasting for forever, and I knew that's a sign, like something is wrong. Your body should not be doing that. Something I'm having a deficiency in something, or I'm like having a food intolerance to something, or something is up. And I was food combining properly, I was drinking enough water, I was doing all those things, and I was still having this issue. So that's just something to think about, though. It could be salt for you as well, I don't know, but I just thought I'd put this video out there to let you all know, especially in this movement right now, everything is about staying away from salt. And you need to know that sodium, though, it's very important in your diet. So if you don't want to eat salt, like if you don't want to just put an eighth of a teaspoon of salt in a dressing or a salad, or whatever, then make sure you're eating a lot of celery and a lot of leafy greens or tomatoes or other sodium rich foods. So that is my video for you all today. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe as well. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Maybe you have cured your bloating a different way. If that's true, let me know below as well. And I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Right now, I am like in the middle of a monsoon. It has not stopped raining for close to 10 hours, and it's just been a downpour of rain, so it's pretty much like flooding out there right now. But anyway, I hope this video was helpful for you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.